And the third exercise related to sound is the interactive selection of sound to play back through your computer. So this is exactly identical or pretty much similar to the way that we use the keyboard to control which video to display. So instead of showing the video, we just play back the sound in TouchDesigner. So we first tidy up the screen again and create a new project folder with the name called Play Sound 003 and with the audio. So in this version, because we would like to have selection of sound, so we copy all the sound loop into the project folder of the audio folder, and then we can put all this sound over here. And once you drag, it automatically create the audio file in objects, and then it will play back automatically. So we now have altogether 5 sound files. And to interactively select one of them, we use the same command that we have tried out before with the image. But instead of going to the TOP for 2D graphics, we choose CHOP for sound. And the one is the same name called switch. So we connect 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in this order. So the output will send to the audio device out, that is your computer's sound card. Okay, I turn down the volume at the moment. So if we take a look at the switch, again we have the index. So index 0 indicates the first sound. So index 1 will be the second one. Index 2 will be the third one. So this is exactly what we understand how to do so, which is similar to the switch in 2D graphics. So now we proceed with the selection using the keyboard. So we choose the keyboard in, and then we can assign a key, for example key 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first key is 1, and then we have total 5 of them. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And after that, because we only have one sound playing at the moment, so we do something in the logic that we have done before. So in the channel pre-operation, we choose something called the radio button. So make sure that just 1 out of the 5 will be selected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the logic. And after that, now we have multiple of them, but we just want to convert it into one single number in the range of 0 to 4. So the last step of this is the fan. So for the fan, we choose fan in because we have 5 of them, and then try to merge or converge into one. Fan out will be the other direction. You have one, and then you split out into multiple. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one will send out the value of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, which will be useful for this switch. That is the index around here. So we can turn on the viewer active for the fan and then drag this one to the index and then release and choose export chop. Now we can test. So if we have a look, turn on the volume. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the result. So it's pretty easy and straightforward and more or less identical to what we have done with the video switching. And the next step is, if you look for a little bit more fun in visualization, you can just repeat the step we have done in the last exercise. Like you can just send the output and together with going to the sound card, we can send another one to the audio spectrum and modify the parameter by choosing our own length 1280 and then select just channel 1 or channel 2. So maybe in this one I choose channel 2. So we also do a normalization and clamp. That's the limit chop, the same as the last exercise. So you can turn on the clamp and then the range will be from 0 to 1 and then do a normalize. So that give you the shape. So for different audio you have different shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you have this spectrum shape, and then we move on to choose the chop tool from TOP and then drag this one over here, and that will give you the graphics. So once you have this graphics, you can extend it into a bigger one. So now we have just 1 pixel. So there are 2 ways to do so. So we have used the resolution in the last exercise, and we can also try to play with the fit, that we want to fit this graphic into the dimension that we want to have. So in the common we choose custom resolution, but we choose the one like 1280 by 720. So now we have this, and then we can also choose the pixel format. It's the color RGBA. And for the fit, so we can choose to use this to fill up the whole screen. So we choose fill. So in that case it will produce, again similar to the last exercise, but with a little bit different. So you can compare the visual difference between this one and the last one. And again you can go out of the project 1 and then in the perform window change it to full screen without border, and then the final presentation will be like this. If I turn on the sound, so sound number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, Number 5. So this is the way that you can switch among the audio and with the corresponding visual display as your graphics. So this is the idea of this exercise, which is pretty simple and straightforward, and by making use mainly this switch, and then the rest is the same as the last one.